Morning 9G. We need to go through a few things before we start the traditional part of the lesson. Let's just look back at the first 2 weeks of this term. And the first week, in our first lesson, we were due to, or you were set to do exercise 10.2 questions 2 and 3. And the lesson after that, you were set exercise 10.2 questions 4 and 5. Okay, and then last week in our first lesson, we started exercise 10.3, that was laws 4 to 6, questions 1 to 3. And we only spent one lesson on that, and then we went to the chapter review, which was 10.6, and you were set questions 1 to 9, which covered the first 6 laws. And then the same next day, I'll let you continue with that task plus math space. Now, after each lesson, you are supposed to be uploading a photo of your work with the setting out, etc., and the corrections clear for what you've done that day. Okay. Now, at the moment, let's see, only 7 students are 100% up to date to the end of this point here. Okay, and so there is various amounts of classes or photos, etc., missing. So I think there's 5 missing from here and say 7 from here, for example. Okay, now we're continuing with probability today, but that is only for the 7 students who are 100% up to date. Now I've been through and I've checked all students. I've got a list here of who owes what. Okay, what you are now to do is you are to go to Compass Learning Tasks. So check Compass and new Learning Tasks. And you need to write down what you haven't completed. Now, if you've completed some exercises but haven't uploaded a photo, then just do that. And you won't need to include that one in your list. Now, once you've gone to Compass Learning Tasks, you've written down what's missing, and that I also want you to include the math space too, so you might need to check that if you're not sure. There's 2 tasks on there. I'm only expecting the first one to be completed at this stage. You must immediately email me with a list of what you still haven't done, just so I know that you know exactly that you've done what I've asked, and as far as checking, and you know exactly what you need to do. So that should only take a few minutes. I should be receiving those emails within about the first 10 minutes of the lesson. Okay. Once you've completed that, so email me, that's my Tonto initials. Okay. Once you've done that, you start today's lesson with whatever you're up to. So if you haven't done the very first lesson, you need to start with that. If you are 100% up to date, then you start with today's probability lesson. Okay, if we're not sure, I still want you to sign in with Padlet, and if you're not sure, you can ask on Padlet, or you can email me separately with an inquiry. Okay, thank you.